હાય, હું છું આકાશ ઝાલા. તમે મને જી, હેલારો, અફરાતફરી, ગુજ્જુભાઈ ધ ગ્રેટ જેવી ઘણી બધી ફિલ્મોમાં અભિનય કરતા જોયો હશે અને તમને બહુ જ ખૂબ હસાયા છે, ક્યાંક રડાયા છે અને ક્યાંક બીવડાયા છે. તો આજે હું તમારી જોડે વાત કરવા આવ્યો છું આરાધ્ય ક્લાસીસની. આરાધ્ય ક્લાસીસ એક એવું પ્લેટફોર્મ છે જ્યાં એક જ પ્લેટફોર્મની નીચે બોર્ડ, ગુજકેટ, JEE અને નીટ નામની એક્ઝામની તૈયારીઓ બહુ સુંદર રીતે કરવામાં આવે છે. અને આ ક્લાસીસ સાથે મારા બહુ જ અંગત મિત્ર અલ્કેશ બારોટ જોડાયેલા છે. તો એમને ખૂબ જ શુભકામનાઓ અને હું તમને બધાને બહુ જ વિનંતી કરું છું કે પ્લીઝ જોઈન આરાધ્ય ક્લાસીસ.
Hello my dear students, here I am Dhruva Patel, your biology teacher in Aaradhya class at a CTM. Now today we will start with the last class of the Monera, that is nothing but the mycoplasma. Fine, okay. So this mycoplasma are nothing but the smallest known prokaryotic organism. प्रोकैरियोटिक में भी बेटा ये सबसे स्मॉलेस्ट ऑर्गेनिज्म है एंड एज दे लेक दी सेल वॉल ऑल्सो. फाइन, दीज आर स्मॉलेस्ट प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल. They lack cell wall, means they does not contain the cell wall. Fine enough. First they were observed from the cattle suffering from the pneumococci, or that is known as the pleuropneumonia disease. Okay, they were first observed in a cattle suffering from pleuropneumonia disease, and that's why they are known as the pleuropneumonia like organism, and short form is the PPLO. So they are known as pleuropneumonia like organism, and short form is PPLO. Fine. So these are the very basic and smallest prokaryotic. Even they does not contain the cell wall, and they were first observed from the cattle who suffering from the pleuropneumonia disease, and that's why they are known as the pleuropneumonia like organism. Now beta we'll see the structure of the mycoplasma with the help of the diagram. Now beta these mycoplasma were first discovered by the Knockard and Rogers in 1998. These are first discovered by Knockard and Rogers in 1998, and they are highly polymorphic, means vary in a shape. We cannot assume any perfect shape for these type of mycoplasma, as they are vary in a shape, or they are of a very different shape. They are highly polymorphic means varies in shape. means of very different types of shape. Different types of shape. Fine. So now beta we'll see the general characteristic structure of the mycoplasma. So as we have seen, that is not covered with the cell wall. So they have the only single layer, that is known as the cell membrane. So that is covered by only a single layer, that is known as the cell membrane. Now inside the cell membrane, this area is known as the cytoplasm area. Now beta over here in this case, the DNA is a single stranded DNA. इसका जो DNA होता है वो हम ऐसे ड्रॉ करेंगे, that is the single stranded DNA. Single stranded DNA, and they also contain some granules like structure in a cell, that is known as the ribosomes. Otherwise no any well developed organelle present in this type of the cell. Fine. So this is nothing but some dots we can assume as a ribosome. So this is the very simple structure of the mycoplasma. Now beta, they are never useful at all in any organisms, but they cause the diseases in animals and plants, and that's why they are known as the pathogenic also. The very simple meaning of pathogenic is nothing but the organisms who can cause diseases are known as the pathogenic in nature. So now beta we'll see which type of diseases can be caused by the mycoplasma in a both animal as well as in a plant. Now beta, these mycoplasma are economically not important at all because they always cause the diseases. Fine. So now we'll see the mycoplasma cause the pneumonia and urethritis in an animal, while in case of the plants they cause bunchy top of banana, little leaf of a brinjal, and witch's broom of the legumes, etc. diseases in a plant. So beta, this is whole about the mycoplasma and this is whole about the kingdom Monera. Now we'll move on the another kingdom, that is the Protista. Now beta, we'll move on the another kingdom according to the 5 kingdom classification, that is nothing but a Protista. Fine. Now beta, before starting of Protista you must know that कि ये 5 किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन हम जो देखेंगे उसमें 1 बाय 1 जैसे हम नेक्स्ट क्लास पे मूव होंगे नेक्स्ट किंगडम पे, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए बेटा कि यहाँ पे हमको इवोल्यूशन देखने को मिलेगा. मीन्स हर एक क्लास में जैसे आगे जाएंगे तो कुछ ना कुछ डेवलपमेंट हुआ होता है. जैसे कि बेटा हमने फर्स्ट किंगडम किया, दैट इज़ द मोनेरा, तो उसमें सारे सेल्स के सारे बैक्टीरिया के सेल्स जो थे वो थे प्रोकैरियोटिक. अभी हम देखेंगे प्रोटिस्टा में कि सेल्स जो है वो यूकैरियोटिक बन गया है. सो दैट इज़ नथिंग बट वन टाइप ऑफ द डेवलपमेंट. सेल डेवलप्ड फ्रॉम दी प्रोकैरियोटिक टू यूकैरियोटिक फॉर्म. But beta, you have to remember, but still they are the unicellular eukaryotic. Means प्रोकैरियोटिक में से यूकैरियोटिक बन गए, बट स्टिल दे आर इन अ यूनिसेल्युलर फॉर्म. Fine. So now beta, first we'll concentrate on the general characteristic of the Protista and then we'll start with the different class of the Protista. Fine. Okay. So first and foremost common character of this kingdom Protista is nothing but these organisms are the first eukaryotic cell with the unicellular organization. Fine. Or in a simple word we can say that these kingdom have the eukaryotic cell and body organization is a unicellular. Fine. These kingdom contain eukaryotic cell. मीन्स बेटा ये ही किंगडम से यूकैरियोटिक सेल का डेवलपमेंट शुरू हुआ था. फाइन. देयर बॉडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज unicellular. And next point beta, as they have the eukaryotic cell, they contain membrane bound organelles like mitochondria, chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus etc. हमने बेटा प्रीवियस जो देखा मोनेरा, उसमें जितने भी सेल्स ड्रॉ किए थे उसमें कहीं पे भी मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड ऑर्गेनल्स ड्रॉ नहीं की थी, बिकॉज वो सारे सेल्स प्रोकैरियोटिक थे. फाइन. ओके. एज अ यूकैरियोटिक सेल they have membrane bound organelles like mitochondria, then beta chloroplast, then endoplasmic reticulum, and Golgi apparatus etc. are present. Now beta, as because of the eukaryotic cell, they also contain well developed nucleus. Fine. They contain well developed nucleus. Fine. नाउ बेटा नेक्स्ट थिंग वी कैन से, हमने आगे का जो क्लास देखा मोनेरा, उसमें सेल्स प्रोकैरियोटिक थे. ये जो क्लास हम देख रहे हैं प्रोटिस्टा, उसमें सेल्स यूकैरियोटिक बन गए हैं. और पीछे जितने क्लास आएंगे सब में भी सेल्स डेवलप्ड यूकैरियोटिक ही होगा. सो यूकैरियोटिक सेल की हम शुरुआत देखिए तो वो प्रोटिस्टा से हुई है. और हम ऐसा भी बोलेंगे बेटा, दिस प्रोटिस्टा इज द लिंक बिटवीन मोनेरा एंड अदर 3 डेवलप्ड क्लास दैट आर फंगाई, प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स. फाइन. मोनेरा बहुत ही बेसिक है, फंगाई, प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स डेवलप्ड है, और ये सबके बीच की लिंक है प्रोटिस्टा. फाइन. प्रोटिस्टा इज link between, protista is a link between basic organisms monera and developed organisms like fungi, plants and animals. and developed organisms like fungi, plants and animal. Fine. Now beta we'll see some other general characteristic of the protista. Now beta the kingdom protista is mainly divided into the 5 phyla, that is nothing but that is the protozoa, myxomycota, that is in general known as the slime molds, dinoflagellata, chrysophyta and euglenophyta. Fine. नाउ बेटा हम हर एक में देखेंगे कि मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन कैसे होता है एंड देन विल स्टार्ट स्टडिंग ईच एंड एवरी फाइला इन अ डिटेल. ओके, सो दिस प्रोटोजोआ हैव द holozoic nutrition just like the animals, while beta this myxomycota have the, or they are the decomposers, and beta these 3 dinoflagellards, chrysophyta and euglenophyta are photosynthetic protista, means they can make their own food. Fine. So these 3 are the photosynthetic protista. Fine beta. Now we can say that by observing all these 3 mode of reproduction, 3 mode of nutrition, we can say that प्रोटिस्टा जो है बेटा उसमें तीनों डेवलप्ड ऑर्गेनिज्म के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है. लाइक फंगाई दे आर द डिकम्पोजर्स ऑल्सो, लाइक प्लांट्स दे आर ऑटोट्रॉप्स ऑल्सो, एंड लाइक एनिमल दे आर हेटेरोट्रॉप्स ऑल्सो. फाइन. सो kingdom protista have all 3 types of organisms like they are decomposers like fungi, then autotrophs like plant, and heterotrophs like animals. मीन्स बेटा प्रोटिस्टा जो होता है उसमें तीनों टाइप के डेवलप्ड ऑर्गेनिज्म के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक वाले ऑर्गेनिज्म होते हैं. सम आर द डिकम्पोजर्स लाइक फंगाई, some are the autotrophs like plants, and some are the heterotrophs like animal. Now beta they live mostly in a aquatic habitat. They live mostly, और aquatic नहीं तो हम ऐसा बोलेंगे बेटा इन water bodies. While some others live in a moist area. Fine bit. So this is nothing but whole about the general characteristic of the protista, and now we'll start studying each and every phyla in a detail. Now beta, in our next session we'll start with the first phyla of the Protista, that is nothing but the protozoa.
હેલો, મારું નામ છે મયુર ચૌહાણ. તમે મને છેલ્લો દિવસ અને કરસનદાસ પેઇન્ડ્યુઝ જેવી ગુજરાતી ફિલ્મમાં અભિનય કરતા જોયો હશે. અત્યારે વાત કરવી છે આરાધ્યા ક્લાસીસની, જ્યાં બોર્ડ, ગુજકેટ, JEE અને નીટ જેવી એક્ઝામની તૈયારીઓ એક જ જગ્યા પર થાય છે. અને આરાધ્યા ક્લાસીસ સાથે મારા મિત્ર છે અલ્કેશ બારોટ, એ જોડાયેલા છે. તો એમને ખૂબ ખૂબ શુભકામનાઓ અને જોઈન આરાધ્યા ક્લાસીસ. થેન્ક યુ.